Welcome to Meet the Musicians, powered in part by Classic of Denton. The views and opinions expressed by the show hosts and their guests are those of the show host and guests, and not necessarily those of the sponsors, DentonRadio.com, or the Denton Convention and Visitors Bureau. For more information, visit the Policies and Procedures page at DentonRadio.com. Welcome back, everybody, to Meet the Musicians. Appreciate you guys joining us here. This is a show where every week we sit down with local artists and get to learn a little bit more about them. And then if you stick around, you get to see an amazing live performance here in studio. Today, we have got two artists. We've got the one and only Jacob Metcalf, and we have got Dave Weaver.
There are two of me.
There are two of you. Thank you guys very, very much for being here. Really appreciate it. You guys have got a show coming up very soon over at Andy's, right? Mm-hmm. And so we wanted the opportunity to get to sit down with you guys and plug that a little bit. But before we talk about the show, let's talk a little bit about yourselves and how long you've been playing music and all that good stuff. Describe your projects a little bit. Let's start with you, Jacob.
Sure. We're really good at talking about our projects.
Mm-hmm. I'm from the projects.
I'm from Appalachia.
You are from the Ozarks.
That's very true. I consider myself a folk songwriter.
Okay.
Try to write music that's tender and rowdy at times. So try to get a little bit of both.
Tinder friendly.
Tinder friendly. Guitarist, pianist, and I do a little bit of singing.
Very cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
And Dave?
Yeah. Similar. I do guitar and piano, songwriting basically, kind of like Jacob. And yeah, we've probably been doing it about the same time, but we were just talking in the green room, and we met at South by 2011.
I think it was 11,
okay.
yeah.
So about 8 years ago.
It's been a while.
Incredible.
That was before we had beards.
That was, probably before we could grow a beard.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very young.
Pubescent.
Yep.
So that was probably pre-Mountain Song too. So my project, Mountain Song,
Love that.
was recorded in Austin, the first album. And then I moved to Denton 2015, 2016, I forget, and put a band together here.
Love it.
So yeah, that's the beginning stages of Mountain Song.
Yeah, I remember like when we first met, you were very nonchalant. You were like, "Hey, yeah, cool. Good to meet you guys." And then as our band was leaving Austin South by, you slipped us a CD and we were like, "Okay, cool." And we put it in on the drive back home, and all of us were like it was like utter silence in the car except for your music, which was coming out of the speakers. Man, we've been fans since that very moment.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe you were the first person to hear that.
Is that true?
Wow.
Maybe. Who knows? I mean,
that's pretty
that's
cool.
probably early on.
Holy
right?
smokes. Man. You had like
That's
hand
great.
painted the cover, like the cover art. It was like very
It's probably
DIY. It was like a
probably
burned
the first
CD that you
10
get it.
albums. Mm-hmm.
Man.
I handed them out first to just friends, and then we got it pressed after that.
So good.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful beginning.
So cool. Well, and this is a really cool show with 4 different acts that all fit together so well. We were talking about that before we got started. I was saying, in preparation for this, I'd gotten an email that had really ticked me off, and I was like, I need to put that aside. I just need to prep for all of this. And I turned on y'all's music, and it was very healing, is what y'all were saying. It just put me right in the right frame of mind, and it's very impactful, good music that I think is healing and uplifting, and it's a great time, and like I said, I feel like all 4 of you guys really fit together really well. Got Leon Carlo with you as well. Woo! And then which is going to be amazing.
The best musician in Denton.
Wow.
My favorite.
So
my favorite.
Okay, yes. Let's say, because I would feel bad if I said because I know Carlo pretty well, and I love and adore him, and his music is amazing, and so I really want to say that, but I also don't want to offend
also
literally everybody else.
Let's take him down a notch. I'm sure
Easy in my top
Oh
10.
no, he's
easy in my top 10.
he's incredible.
He's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, this bill is going to be very special.
And then
First
fourth-
timers Saint Yuma are playing with Leon Carlo and my band and your band, and Saint Yuma, as far as I know, has never played Denton ever. And
That's pretty cool.
I've been scanning the sky for an opportunity to play with this band. Like
That's
they
cool.
are so good.
Are they gonna have a fiddle player?
I believe so.
Sweet. So that makes 2 fiddles in
Two
one
there
night.
you go.
fiddles. Why is it
Now
not a
it's
violin?
party.
One is a violin and one is a fiddle. I think.
The difference is that you can
Carlo
spill
plays the violin.
beer on a fiddle.
Yep. My dad's a fiddle
I
player.
like that.
Is he really?
Yeah. He's
I like that.
That's cool.
a fiddle player.
Nice.
Cool. So let's get a little bit specific into your individual projects. Mountain Song, you guys are y'all are OG Denton. Like some of y'all's first shows were at 35 Denton and Octopia,
Original independent Denton.
which is perfect.
Yeah,
I love that.
I put the band together here when
So
I moved
cool.
here, and so yeah, we haven't been any other city.
Man, you got
Yeah,
some
Dallas or
studs
Austin
in
or-
your band. Like you're drawing some serious firepower.
Yeah, we got a lot
Yeah.
of talent. We're a 4-piece right now.
Okay.
We started out with a pedal steel, but those are hard to come by.
Yeah.
Our last pedal steel player is still in Austin, so we're looking.
Cool.
And then we got Blake Vaughn on the bass and backup vocals. Amazing songwriter in his own right. You should get him in here.
Yeah.
Mike Fleming on the guitar
Oh,
and
man.
Ethan Siedelmeyer on the drums.
It's going to be such a
Awesome.
good show. I'm so excited for this. All right, so I said I was going to ask this one specific question. With your project, there's a lot of blue. I'm noticing a lot of blue themes throughout a lot of the project and a lot of just a lot of your media and things like that. So what's the story behind the blue?
That's a great question. We just did something unprecedented for my young career, which is we recorded a song and just put it out, and we recorded it in a day.
Wow.
And we recorded the B-side the following day, and
Okay.
that's very unlikely. Normally, there's like plans, and they're very elaborate, and I make things out, and I put Post-it notes on the wall, and it looks very much like, like I'm that crazy guy from Seven.
Yeah.
But this time around, like, we just went into the studio. We worked with Alex Bohr. My good friends Paul Grass played drums, and Dan Bowman came in and added trumpet. And we just tracked it in a day, got it mixed in a day,
Wow.
and then shipped it off to New York to get it mastered. And it's here, and it's honestly very exhilarating to have a project out like this. But to answer your question, blue, like, why is it blue?
Yeah.
I called it Strawberry Summer for a lot of reasons, but it's a 2-song project.
Okay.
It's a lead single and a B-side.
Okay.
The first song that came out was called Run the Other Way. And it's kind of like the exhilarating beginning of young love.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of what it
Mhm.
means to me.
Yeah.
And the second song, which we haven't premiered today, I think we're going to premiere it here,
Yeah. Yeah.
is,
Here, look, stick around, everybody.
is called Living in Your Ruins, and it's about the completion of love.
Mm.
So why the blue? I think I'm looking for ways to turn melancholy into beauty.
Okay. Okay. I like that. Very, very cool.
Beautiful.
Well, I even on our beautiful posters, we're all one color, but we got the blue. So I knew there
Oh,
was
nice.
something there. So
I was going to say, stick to the script, Jake.
I take
It's right
my hat
here.
off to it. I
It's
take
right
my
here.
hat.
Just stick to the script.
Everything
Well,
I
I-
touch turns to blue.
We've talked a lot about it. Let's go ahead and hear some music. We got a track from each of you, and then we're going to be premiering
Cool.
the never before heard
Yeah.
track as well. So what's the first one that we're going to be listening to here?
The first one is Run the Other Way.
Run the Other Way.
exhilarating young love song.
Perfect. So we'll play that. We'll talk a little bit about it. We'll kick it over to a Mountain Song, and then we will get the big premiere that nobody has heard before.
Sweet.
So,
Cool.
Mr. Producer, if you wanna throw one of those on there for us,
Hey, Conrad.
I like that.
I don't care finds us, we'll both need to run. Doomed if we don't, we're doomed, we're done. Your mother can
Such a
never
good
know
tune,
I'm
man.
here. Don't fret, I'll leave you at your pillow. I'll climb out a window. You were always wild and out of reach, and I was difficult to teach. But you got me in a steel-fisted grip, and I'll happily go down with your ship. Let's tell your mother that we see each other.
Danny boy.
Debo.
So much instrumentation on this. I love it. Oh, love it. So cool. Such a
Thank you.
good
Awesome.
tune, man.
Thank you.
And you laid that down in one shot.
Yeah, we did that in a day.
Ah, that is so
Dude,
cool.
It sounds so live too.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Fresh and live.
Yeah.
Man, I crave the sound of a snare. Like a snare is like, to me in music, everything is revolves around the snare drum.
And the rim of a snare drum
Yes.
in that song.
It's
It's
cool.
like, how can you keep time without the snare? Like, how do you know how far you've come without the snare? I don't know.
That was a good
It's just a
T-shirt.
thing.
I like that. All right, so we've got another song that we wanted to play from Mountain Song, and tell us a little bit about this one before we play it, because this is the 7-inch, I believe.
Yeah, so this is
Yeah.
the last thing we put out. This is also A and a B side. This is the A side called Major Way.
Okay.
We recorded this. This is recorded in Denton, actually, with Paul Alexander.
Okay.
And we recorded it at Denton Music Workshop.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of my favorite things we've ever done, because we actually, the first album was written and recorded by me, and then this was actually after we put the whole band together, and we basically recorded and partially wrote, like, with the whole band.
Yeah.
So that was really special for the first time.
That's cool.
And I think it, like, you can see it sounds like even
Mm.
bigger and better than before.
That's
So,
cool.
Yeah.
Super cool. Well, let's lay it down. See what we got.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
That's such a sweet intro.
Or is it just rain and lightning? Or is it just an illusory vision in your head?
This drum you were talking about.
Brushes and snare.
Or is it just rain and lightning?
Wait,
Sweet. Yeah.
that's a long cut.
There was one there. I thought we were out, and you pulled me back
It's
in.
basically 3 songs.
I love it. I
Feels
love
like
it.
a 5-act play to me.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Man, so sophisticated, and the arrangements are so good.
I felt the theme with both of those tunes. Y'all like drew me in, and then there was that rise. Man,
Mhm.
it was great.
Yeah.
Really, really cool.
Dynamic.
The next goal is to make something that will get you tap dancing.
I like it.
We're not quite there yet. I'm not
I've
quite
tap danced to your stuff before.
there. No, you haven't. That's so great.
Perfect. All right, so we're going to hear in a second something that has never been heard by anyone. We are premiering it right here from you. This is the B-side, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to play that here in just a second, but before we do, we're going to wrap this part up. We're going to come back in a second after this song, and you're going to get a live performance from these guys. But before we do that, we've got to ask this question. This is our tradition at this point. All right, this is our version of Marry One, Kill One, Something One. All right, this is Write, Tour, Duet. All right, you can pick 3 artists. Alive, dead, famous, not, local, not local.
Ooh.
Write with one, tour with one, duet with one.
Ooh.
Who are they going to be?
You got to go first.
Yeah.
You go first.
Oh, that's hard. Oh, man.
It's a tough question. I know.
That's a great question.
You're not locked in forever.
Right
It's
with
just
What-
first
what are
and
your
second.
tour
answers?
with one.
Man,
Can we turn the tables? We need to know about Denton Radio. How was it founded? When did you guys build it? And us
see,
some time
I
to
just
think.
feel like you're
Yeah.
stalling. Like,
I think okay, for right we're gonna do for tour we're gonna do.
Oh,
Okay.
we're totally just faking. We have no
what
idea.
was the third
I have
one?
no idea.
right tour, duet.
Ooh.
Oh, duet. Duet. Jake Metcalf. We were already talking
Yeah,
about
there
this
you go.
before, so
We're
that's
long
my choice.
overdue for something like that.
Yeah, do
So be on the lookout for that.
do it.
Do it.
Perfect.
Uh,
All right, so we got duet.
You go with right
Okay, writing partner.
writing partner.
Oh my gosh. You know, there's a. I'm gonna pull an audible. I'm gonna do something I never thought of. Sarah Watkins was an original member of Nickel Creek,
Okay.
and I think she is just superbly talented
Okay.
at every facet of the live performance, like the writing, the singing, the technical proficiency on an instrument. I think she'd be so fun to write with.
Love that. Perfect.
For me, I would write with Joanna Newsom or anyone in her band.
Whoa, that's
Nice.
good.
It will never happen. My dream.
Not with that attitude.
I'm gonna see
Cool.
if we can. You make that happen? Can you
I'll
send some
work on it.
texts?
I'll work on it. Conrad could probably make it happen.
Can you set that up?
Oh,
Conrad's the guy.
The
He could do
producer.
Yeah. All right. So we've got
Tour.
right. We've got duet, tour. It's tough.
I'd love to tour with either Patrick Watson out of Montreal. He's a songwriter and a 6-piece band by the same name, Patrick Watson.
Love it.
Or Andrew Bird.
Okay.
I'd love to tour with either of those
Cool.
two guys.
Yeah. I would tour.
Choose wisely.
I mean,
Choose Isley.
I would Isley. Yes, I choose Isley. I would tour with U2. No, Coldplay. No,
Yes.
Radiohead.
Yes. That's
Okay.
Anyone who has millions of people at the show.
I like it.
That's really.
I like it.
There, we did it.
That was good.
That wasn't
I know
too
it's
hard.
tough. They're tough questions.
Or Andrew WK.
Oh man, that would be a
I'd
party.
probably tour with him.
Love that.
Same genre too.
All right. Well, we have got a very special premiere of your new tune. What's the name of this one again?
Living in Your Ruins.
Living in Your Ruins. Mr. Producer, go ahead and cue that up for us. And we're going to wrap up here, guys. Check out this tune.
Why shouldn't I be glad to unsubscribe in a natural disaster that would seem a fitting end for someone like me who wants to drift. I wouldn't object to seed, I admit, crushed in a quake, swallowed in a flutter by a lake, swept up in a whirling wind, battered against the circumstance, charged with light, electrified, struck down by bolts that would suffice. Is it more cinema to find someone you love? He'd mend your